Aligning layers makes your work very easy and perfect looking. We have several shapes here and given names like web page elements. Let's create a wireframe of a web layout. First of all, let's align the horizontal line to the center of the page. Select the line by right-clicking on it. To align the layer, we need to select at least two layers. Here we need to align the line with the page, so we need to select the background layer here. Press and hold the Shift key and select the background layer. You can see the active alignment options on the options bar. The first option is to align the layers to the left edges. The second option is to align the layers horizontally center. The third option is to align the layers to the right edges. Here we need the line to be aligned horizontally center with the page. So click on the second button. Now according to the line, the logo should be at the left aligned to it. Select the logo layer and the line and click on the left align button. Now let's set the menu buttons below the horizontal line. Move the button below the line. You can see that the smart guides are helping us to align the layers with each other. If you do not have the smart guides activated, then go to View, Show, Smart Guides. We also need snapping options activated. Go to View, Snap. We need some more buttons for the menu. Let's create some copies. We know how to duplicate the layers from the Layers panel, but we can also duplicate the layers without using the panel. Press Ctrl+J to duplicate the layer. You can then move it to another place, or press and hold the Alt key and Shift key. Now drag the button to the right side. This will duplicate the button and move the layer on the horizontal axis only. You can see that it also shows the number of distance and space in between. Set it around some distance. Now repeat duplicating the button with the same distance until you reach the right side. The smart guides will help you set the gap to the same distance automatically. Don't go outside the horizontal line. Now select the last button and horizontal line and align it to right edges. You can see that the menu buttons are not equally distributed. Select all the menu buttons and on the options bar, press on Distribute Horizontally button. This will set equal space between all the menu buttons. Now let's duplicate the horizontal line and put it below the menu buttons. As the line is very thin, you need to select it properly or zoom it and duplicate it. You can see the spacing at the top and bottom from the buttons are not equal. So let's distribute the space vertically. Select the horizontal lines and menu buttons layers and press Distribute Vertically button. But something unexpected happened here. Let's undo this. Here we do not want menu buttons to distribute vertically. Instead, we want it as it is. So we need to put the buttons inside a folder. Let's group the menu buttons. Now again, select the horizontal lines and the buttons group and click on the Distribute Vertically button. Now let's align the video layer to the left edge. Move the video layer below the horizontal line and set it on the left edge. The text layer needs to be aligned at the top edge of the video and right edge of the horizontal line layer. We have 3 buttons on the options bar to align on the top edge, align vertically center and align at the bottom edge. We need to align the text layer to the top edge of the video layer, so click on the Align Top. Select the text layer and horizontal line layer and align to the right edge. Now deselect the horizontal line and duplicate the text layer vertically. Set the gap around 32 pixels and repeat. Align the bottommost text layer to the bottom edge of the video. Now select all the text layers and distribute it vertically. Now let's set the services layer below the video and text. This time, try to use the smart guides to work fast. You also can duplicate the layers with random gaps, as at last we are going to distribute it. Align the last services layer to the right edge of the text. Now select all the services layers and distribute it horizontally. We have very basic shapes here to understand the alignment, but when you want alignment between different kinds of layers with different sizes, we will need to distribute the layers with the edges also. Click on the three dot icon and you will find all the alignment and distribute options inside it. We also have an option how we want the alignment, whether we want the alignment with reference to selected layers or with reference to the canvas. The selection option will take a reference of the layers on the two ends and distribute layers in between spaces. We just did the same thing in this video. Selecting the canvas will consider the document boundaries as ends and align accordingly. You can try these options with different kinds of layers, having different sizes of layers for the better understanding. Now let's talk about relative questions. So the question is, what are smart guides? Smart guides are reference lines suggested by Photoshop that help to align the selected layers with the other layers or distribute with equal distances. The next question is snapping necessary while aligning the layers? Yes, it helps a lot to snap to the edges of other references.